I'm an Uber driver with my first 50 followers trying to get fitness clients with zero budget, zero connections in a new city. I'm thinking like everybody else, how do I make money online? How do I use this internet to scale and create what I want to create by touching thousands, millions of people? What can I bring value to the world and use this phone to make money for, right? When you look at the greats, the people that really make money on here, they're really just documenting exactly what they do. They're just being themselves on camera. And I said, man, what's the biggest thing that I've been doing that I could help other people with? And I lost 25 pounds in the last 2, 3 months. It was a wild trip, man. There was girls involved. There was a chipped tooth that I ended up parlaying. And so the real life of this is I got a breakup, right? And maybe a couple months after that, I've always been wanting to lose weight. I've been just hanging on, would go to the gym once or twice a week, or I would take protein shakes. I was moving towards it, but I wasn't really moving towards it until one day I got a chipped tooth. And remember, I Uber drive. So I got this chipped tooth and I got it eating gummy worms, ironically. So now when I'm going to the gas station after a shift, I'm getting snacks. I can't do that anymore. I really can't even use this tooth. So now I got to grind, put in work, make money, and take that money and give it to a dentist so they can fix that. And then, of course, they found two or three more things done. So I ended up getting a chipped tooth and I started cutting out gas station snacks and fast food in general. And I started just getting my diet right. I took, I had the chip tooth, and from that, I couldn't go to the gas station and get snacks anymore. So that kind of helped me with my diet a little bit. I couldn't just go get fast food and just pound a, what I'm saying, quadruple burger anymore because of my tooth. So I started eating healthy. I started eating Panda Express. I started eating Chipotle, eating soft stuff, and I would get the same thing every day. Gas station snacks cut out automatically because of tooth. I cut out fast food meals, and it turned out that that was probably one of my biggest things. I would eat right, eat the protein shakes, go to the gym, but then every 3 or 4 days, I would reward myself with, "Hey, let's go to Popeyes. Hey, let's go to McDonald's." And it's hard. I use Uber driving as an excuse to be like, I see all these signs every day, and I'm seeing it so many times, and it's kind of in that victim mentality because I still want to eat. One thing I like to do is eat. So my diet has always been the hardest thing, being a lifelong athlete. Ended up cleaning up my diet. Panda Express, Chipotle, getting high protein every day. We can go into those meals here shortly. And and then I was like, man, let's get serious. Let's just lose the weight. Let's get to the shape that I want to be. Pay for all that money to the dentist. Started doing push-ups, sit-ups, and squats every single day. I did 25, then I raised it to 40, then I raised it to 50. Every single day I'll do that. That's my floor. Eat that with 3 eggs every day that I could when I first got my kitchen. And I was also just living in not the best areas. Like when I first moved here, I was doing these rental places. They look, and I went into a room and it looked like this, literally. These are some of the places that I lived in, and just moving to a new city, just gotta make it happen. And so I got all this money on the weekends for my dentist, and I'm getting work. I'm getting real money because I'm Ubering, and I was just kind of down on it, man. Uber sucks. But when I really started putting that work in, I was like, I can get this much in a weekend. I parlayed that up, went hard for 2 months, ended up with a new crib. I'll take you around sometime. So I got chip tooth, fixed my diet, found out I could make money, took that money, got a crib, got to my own spot. Boom. Then I said, man, I got to make it work. I got to make it worth it. I have to find a way to get off of Uber. I'm going to make content. I was already making content before, but I really started diving in. Started, man. I really got to grind. I really got to make this work. I'm trying. I'm tired of Uber, so I'm making content now. And along the way, I lost 25 pounds. I've been doing all this business content consulting, and the thing with that is it just has a hard ROI, if that makes sense. So if I put this AI system in, I can save you $5,000 a month. If I'm your content strategist, I can get you 10,000 views a month. Although I could do that, that wasn't really my passion, right? If I'm your business consultant, I can increase your sales 50%. So I know all that stuff. I know how to do that stuff. But when you don't have a hard offer, it's harder to sell that. I'm not a known guru where I'm like Alex or nothing, even though I'm learning from them and I'm learning from all the entrepreneurs online. But I'm not them yet. I'm not known as that. I haven't put that work in. So then I'm like, what's my vehicle to one, get money, get off of Uber, two, create the business that I want to create where over time I can, it's really just about helping the people, you know what I'm saying, you that are coming up, right? The way Kai wants to help the new streamers, the way that you go down the list, once somebody's done all these things, they just want to help people come to the next stage, come along the route that they've came. And so for me, eventually just teaching people and helping people understand they don't have to be, like, their environment doesn't determine who they are or what they do. They can create whatever they want to create, in all honesty, and be whoever they want to be. And I took the long route, so I'm here now. But if I got somebody else take the short route and actually be on it, I think that'd be really cool. Just be able to teach. It's a whole thing, but there's a real deep whys into why I'm doing what I'm doing. We were saying before. So, man, I said, all right, let me use fitness coaching because I've done it. I have all the documentation. It's easy enough. Somebody's going to learn to lose weight. Somebody's going to get in shape. Something's going to happen, right? I'm going to find people. If I just have to keep going, it's just a question of how far we keep going. People want to change their body every single day. Health, wealth, money, three things. And the reason that anybody would choose me over somebody else is that I'm being myself and they're like, see themselves in me. He real. I'm gonna rock with him. And we're gonna, I'm saying, help me get to this next stage where somebody might like somebody else's style. Right. So it's just using all these business strategies, content strategies that I've learned over the years and putting them into my own thing, building that up. And then we can get to the other ideas. Because ultimately that's what I want to do is get paid for how I teach, how I move, for my mind. You know what I mean? I'm tired of putting my body on the line, Ubering for however long, standing behind those desks, and just being in places that I don't want to be. I have no problem with any of these things, but there's just a certain way I want to move, and I think I could be more useful doing different things. So I'll go for it. I'm gonna take all these ideas, take all these strategies, put them into what I'm doing, and it's two things that it goes back to, and we'll wrap this up here. You either have a product and you're trying to find an audience, or you have an audience and you're trying to find a product. That's all it comes down to. You have a product that's trying to find an audience, or an audience that you can sell a product. That's the only things. And so the product, fitness coaching. The product, bottle of Coke. The thing that sells the product is the story behind it. And if other people find themselves within that story, if that makes sense. Whatever your, so that's why whoever your favorite online person is, that's why they are that, because it's real. Like, you're bought into who they are as a person. Until next time, believe in yourself. I'll see you around.